Welcome back to the channel, guys. Goji Boy here, and today I am bringing you a review of the SH Monsterarts Elemental Hero Flame Wingman from YuGiOh GX. Let's get started. And here we have the SH Monsterarts Elemental Hero Flame Wingman, and boy, do I feel some type of way about this guy. So let's just jump into it. Let's do a quick spin so you can get a look at the details on him. And don't get me wrong, this guy looks amazing. Keyword looks. So yeah, jumping in, his head can move backwards about that much, not very far, forwards significantly more. It is on a ball joint, so you have all of that rotation side to side with the neck. His arms, left one, can go upwards about that much, no problem. The right, can be gentle here, can go up just as far. And obviously, as you can see, the right arm is right off the bat, it's gonna be heavier. It's gonna be heavier, and give it some time. If you have him in a fixed pose, he will slump over. Right now, he is behaving. So you will have bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, and this works for this guy, this side as well over here. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, ball peg right here on the left itself. He can cross the left arm inwards quite deeply. The right one just about the same, or not a little less. So he has the range of motion, it's all there. It's a matter of the heft. And going into the right arm, as you can see, he's got that big old dragon head, and this is made of a softer plastic, so to speak, than the rest of the body. That doesn't make it any less heavy. I mean, it is a big piece, very nicely detailed. The mouth on it can open wide, has that rotation, but again, keep him in a fixed pose long enough and it will slump over. So he will have some ab crunch right here as well. So, well, not really ab crunch. I'm going to say this is a chest area, excuse me, the top of the chest and then the waist. There is no ab crunch. This is all one solid piece. And he does have that rotation right there. Legs themselves, splitsies just fine. He has a swivel right here, as well as thigh cut, double jointed knees, and some ankle rocker, just a little bit. Some toe hinge as well, beautifully done. Nice silver paint apps on there. The left side will have his wings, which are a separate plug-in piece going into the back, and the wings are also dual, if you will. So this is, again, one solid piece right here. Let's lie you down, and they're like hinged together. There, boom, boom. Now we can get some different poses on the wings, different stances on the overall figure. So he has that. His tail is beautifully done. I will say it does pop out a tad bit easily, as you can see, but again, I will say, just like some other Monsterarts figures, it's done very nicely. You can get some nice S shapes out of it, and overall the tail on him is a key component because it will allow you to at least keep him standing without a base for a period of time before it may also give way into him toppling over. Now, that's kind of where I find my problem with him. Like, I mean, as you can see, he's asymmetrical, but not by his own choice, really. It's the card's design, and they tried their best, I'm assuming, with getting this guy to feel balanced as an actual figure, but he does topple over. I mean, heavy wing on the left side, heavy arm on the right side. You would think that they would balance out. Not really the case. And overall, just the fact that he's kind of a slim build to begin with doesn't help with that. So when I find myself moving him around in hand, he's just like whoop, whoa, whoa, and that kind of, you know, bums me out. I kind of came into it expecting it, just again by the overall design choice of the design of the Flame Wingman, but man, I, I'm not feeling it too much with him. If I'm being honest, like he's kind of bummed me out, and he was pretty expensive. So really cool look overall. Just the articulation on him, in comparison with his build, is just not really there for me. So yeah, moving him to the back, he does come with the Inferno Rage, I believe. Is what his move is called, effect piece, which is done quite nicely. It is one solid piece. It has a little port that you could put on a stand, and you just open his mouth, put it next to the mouth, and it looks like he's doing the blast. So simple. So this is pretty dope. I'm sure we can all find another use for this with some other figures, but that is there. Other accessories. Number one, change of hands. So his left side will have a fisted hand. He also comes with a more relaxed left hand right here that is interchangeable, and an open splayed one right there. Simple, easy peasy. So that's it. Whoop. As you can see, there he goes, just flimsy. But yeah, that's it when it comes to the accessories on this guy. Not to say that, you know, it's not appreciated. I mean, he comes with an effect part, and most Godzilla figures just don't. So the fact that he has one is welcome. So into the fold, we're gonna go ahead and bring in first the newly released SH Monsterarts Godzilla Evolved version right here, just for another Monsterarts comparison, just to have him in frame. See if I can fit him into the same frame right here. And we'll bring in the SH Monsterarts Zinogre from Monster Hunter. Again, just another Monsterarts in general, so that we can see them side by side. Him aside, scooch him. Especially since I don't have the red eyes or blue eyes White Dragon from the YuGiOh line themselves. So there's that. And we're gonna bring in the newly released SH Figuarts Yusuke right here, as well as the Mafex Daredevil. So yeah, there's a quick comparison with some figures throughout, and let's wrap it up. So when it comes to the SH Monsterarts Flame Wingman, I am torn. I really want to like this figure, especially since I love YuGiOh GX and the hero archetypes, but this guy he's a little too flimsy for me. I mean, as you can see, as of right now, he is standing in place quite well, and that's in part because of his tail. The tail is killer. Just like all the other Godzilla-like Monsterarts, the tails on those figures are super articulated and can rock some poses and help stabilize the figure. And the tail on this guy does that. Without the tail, forget it. He's not going to stand. I mean, by design, the Flame Wingman is asymmetrical, as you can see. So without the tail itself, he is just toppling all over the place. Even in your hands, just trying to get some poses done, I feel that he's just, you know, not too stable where he needs to be. His legs, chest area, waist, just moving around a little too much. But he is still a cool looking figure and does come with the Infernal Rage effect part, which is super generous of them to do, considering Godzilla figures don't ever come with beam effects. This guy actually has his own beam effect, so that's there. I want to recommend him, but I would say do your own research, and I hope that this video is informative when it comes to that, just because Again, I love heroes, but I was kind of let down on this guy, and in a way, I kind of wish I would have gotten maybe the Ichibancho statue instead, but I'm going to keep him and just go from there. So, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them down in the comments below. You can check out my Instagram at gojiboy93, where you're going to find photos of this guy as well as many other figures in my collection. And if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. I'll catch you next time. Peace.